WhispyPete here once again. Another Tourist Information Bureau guide, and would you look at where we are. Most guides will go their entire careers and lives without ever seeing this. This is not fake. This is real. Look at that. Mushrooms on an island. Now, some of you youngsters might not know, but hostile mobs do not spawn on islands such as these, making them incredible places for bases. So, once again, as a member of the Tourist Information Bureau for DonutSMP, I give you 175 minus 155, Mushroom Island. Incredible. Again, that's 175 minus 155, Mushroom Island. It's just stunning. Alright, it's not stunning, but you get the idea. But it could be. The fact that no hostile mobs spawn here is rather enticing because they don't spawn up here, nor do they spawn below. Which means that you could dig and grow day in and day out. You could have farms running. No worries about anything. Look at this beautiful stuff. You could go down there, no worries. You have no fear. Nothing. No hostile mobs whatsoever. I mean, other than mushrooms, these guys. Now, interestingly, again, for the newcomers out there, take a pair of shears, give him the old and boom, he's back to a cow. Because this is a virus, actually, that eventually will kill them. Which is why, supposedly, in theory, in lore, what they don't teach you in the halls of the Office Bureau is that that's why these are isolated. Because if the virus were to spread to, say, the mainland, well, could you imagine? Moo chickens, chick shrooms? I'm not sure what the name would be. Chick shrooms? You get the idea. Anyways, beautiful day. We're going to just explore the island for a few bits until the sun comes back up. And then we'll continue heading out towards, well, the Forgotten Lands, out past Random Transport. Random Teleport, I believe it's called. Out here somewhere is the Ice Highway. We'll find it again. We'll start heading back towards civilization. But, again, if you're looking for somewhere to build a base, come over to Mushroom Island here at 175 minus 155. No hostile mobs. See, it's middle of the night. There's nothing out here. Just me and the virus cows. It really is sad, but I don't have any shears on me, and I'm not willing to waste the iron on them, so I guess I could take some milk for fun. Don't think anything evil comes of that, does it? It's just mushroom milk. There you go. Always good to have. Anyways, once the sun comes up, we'll head out. But I just wanted to make sure people saw this because these are rare. You don't come across these every day. They require specific conditions in order to blossom. Oceans must be deep, deep, deep oceans. There's rumors that they do spawn in warmer oceans, but like I said, never seen one, but then again, look at this. What is this? What is that? I'm not going down there, but some sort of tunnel or some maybe a way to get up. Maybe somebody already had a base on Old Mushroom Island, but some light over here. Interesting. Wow. Interesting. So it's more than just an island, people. Somebody had an idea here, and they have a base here. If your base is at 175 minus 155, your Mushroom Island has been discovered, unfortunately. Or fortunately, you're now a member of the Tourism Information Bureau Guide, which, depending on how you look at it, is an honor in and of itself. Has someone been here is the question. It looks as though it's been griefed. I thought those blew up in the overworld, but some things they teach you in the Tourism Information Guide are not correct. Nobody around. We've spent a couple of nights here. This is the first time we've come across this farm. I don't come across a music box all that often. This is something that you don't see all that much. Making me a little nervous, actually, but I'm going to hold the milk just so they know I mean them no harm. There was a farm here at one point, for sure. Some serious furnace action. Have you ever in your life seen this many furnaces? Honestly. Small base, comparatively speaking, or relatively speaking, but the furnaces, I'm not sure how much furnaces go for in the grand world here, but 175 minus 155, now known as Furnace Shroom Island. According to the ledger, if you have knowledge of this base or this contraption, please let us know what it's all about, because this is truly interesting. And again, for those of you who are new and just walking in, WhispyPete here for the Tourism Information Bureau. We came across what we thought was something remarkable in and of itself, being Shroom Island here, but then we came across this, and yeah, we will take the music box for posterity, but look at the furnaces. Nothing in them. Perhaps they were using them for storage? Why would you have this many furnaces? Doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Not our job, though. We're just here to make sure that everything is documented. Well, we are not going to take the furnaces because somebody might want to come out, excuse me, and see these furnaces for all their glory. Torches are just more for security so that nobody finds it in the night. And again, here we are, Shroom Island. Well, let's continue on our way. Gotta get to someplace secure so we can reach out to Felipe Manuel, let him know what we've discovered. The channels. Really nice having that music box and another spawn anchor, which is always nice. And some more end stones. Not sure how we're getting all of those, but that's okay. Now, once more into the beach, dear friends. Get a boat ready just in case. Guess we should find out if boats are working yet. No, still no boat. But always good to have one on you. We are looking for the ice highway. If we find it, that's infinitely better than if we don't, obviously. I'll be heading towards this way, I believe. And if not, well, such is life. Don't think we reached the highway, unfortunately. It was not that far from Mushroom Island, but we're perhaps going to be swimming for a while again. Life of a tourism guide. Money is up. We're up to 5.72 million from our original 5 million that was granted to us or gifted to us from the wonderful legend patron Hunks 2am. He was there when we discovered the labyrinth and, well, showed us things that were rather beautiful, like an end jungle that he had created. Explored the labyrinth a little bit with us. It really was an incredible entry into the tourism guide. Alright, what do we have here? We're at 175 minus 155. Perhaps just somebody's respite in the ocean. Let's take a little breather. Interesting. Something over there, but is somebody building, or were they just resting, I wonder? Quite lovely, though, as far as oases go. Very nice, very interesting. Just one solitary tree out in the middle of the last in the world. Beautiful. Off we go. Really would be nicer if we had boats, but it's been a few whiles since the boat worked. Not too sure what happened or why it no longer works. Would have been nice to have that ice highway again. Oh, what's this? Concrete prison of some sort. I see coal, which is always nice. Interesting. Giant trees. The size of those things. Look at that. What is that? It's a boat of some sort. This is, what is this? Well, 175 minus 155 for those of you who are out there. We've come across some sort of, I don't want to say it's man-made, but it is bizarre. There is a boat. I'm going to explore a little bit now. See what we can find. Not sure if the boat suffered another malfunction like we did. Looks like somebody was here very recently, actually. Wow, this is incredible. Just a giant jungle in the middle of the ocean. Truly incredible. There are probably some rather dangerous mobs here that you wouldn't find normally in Shroom Island, that's for sure. Don't see anybody. It'd be nice to have a way to let people know that we're just a part of the tourism guy or tourism office, but sadly there's no way to let people know that. You just sort of have to kind of make your way through it. And then there's an island and then there's desert over here. This is really interesting. Whoa. Nothing there. Beautiful. Look at this place. See, again, there's floating. According to legend, the despawn is 5 minutes, so what does that mean in the grand scheme of the world, I wonder? Yeah, we left the boat. There's no sense taking something like that. Somebody could be on the island needing the boat. I don't know if boats are locked. We're a little off course here. We're just exploring a little bit. Some of these trees are huge and just gorgeous. What I thought was a man-made island turned out to be just a massive island. Whoa. Careful. Now, some cows will probably be infected by the Shroom Island. An interesting add-on. We've sort of covered like a few different biomes here in the span of about 4 seconds, which is rather interesting. You know, right there was this jungle. Now look. Hey, interesting. What is this over here? 176 minus 156. Got dangerous sheep protecting something. It's gonna be dark. We can't look at the eagle in his eyes. Oof. He's got a partner up there. They always travel in packs. Oof, got him. Another one or just chickens? Look at them all. Good lord. Get away. Oh, that guy's tough. Could be a leader. They usually don't identify themselves as leaders, so it's tricky. What in goodness gracious is that? Oh my, this is why there's so many sheep here. Get off me. This guy doesn't want to die. Oof. Vicious. That is something worth looking at. Once again, WhispyPete, DonutSMP Tourist and Information Bureau, 176 minus 156. Some sort of base. Not sure. Possibly griefed in the last few minutes. Alright, we need to come back in the daytime. Interesting. Okay, well, we're gonna hunker down for the night. This place is interesting, to say the least. Looked like it went down there, almost like a trap door of some sort. Wonder how much a music box sells for. It's not called a music box. What would it be called? Jukebox. Well, I guess we undersell it, is what we do. We don't sell it right now, but interesting. Why do people want jukeboxes, I wonder? I have to think about that one. Still haven't gotten a clock yet. And again, part of the Tourism Information Bureau is that we don't really fight. That's why we hide at night. Doesn't make for very exciting adventures over the dinner table, but I tell you, the rush of adrenaline when you come across something like this. Are people still here, do we think? We don't know. Hard to tell, really. Is it a house? Really not sure. Nothing really spawning out here. Those end blocks again. Time to explore. No, I don't think. Oh God. I knew it was there. I just didn't think I was stepping on it. But alas, I was. I got the plate out of it at least. Well, if they've trapped this, we're certainly not going anywhere near it. I do want to see what's in here, though. definitely been attacked. Oh, hello. Maybe that's what got me. Where did he come from? There's another one there. What is going on here? Oh, maybe they have some sort of spawner. This is interesting. Why do they not go away, I wonder? So that's definitely some sort of, I would think, AFK maybe? This guy's, what is his problem? Like, really hell-bent on taking me out here for some reason. Some sort of AFK tower, maybe. They were definitely doing something here. Not quite sure what, but definitely something. Alright, let's go check out that other thing we saw, whatever that was. And then keep moseying out of here. This is definitely carved, but not today. Let's check that out. Perhaps it wasn't the pressure plate that blew us up. Perhaps it was I guess we must have some glass protection, maybe. Gotta watch out for sheep. Now, what is this? This is rather interesting, to say the least. I'm gonna have to log out in a second. Somebody here is the question. What is this place? Sheep. We'll leave him alone just for now. Keep an eye on him. What is this place? Island, a shulker box full of... What are you doing here? Well, unfortunately, it looks as though whatever it was... Oh, goodness gracious. That is frightening. We are not sure what this place is, but that over there is dark. Okay. Not such a bad thing after all. What is this? Glowstone? Alright, I gotta deal with some of this. And then... Alright, we need to get out of here. This place does not feel like a very nice place. Not sure if it is a prison. Sort of sad. Well, I think we need to get underground and sit tight for a few minutes. Continue exploring after. Redstone iron. Interesting. It does seem a bit weird to leave a shulker box just laying around. I don't know much about how to play this game, but Punk's 2 AM taught me that you don't do that. What do I got here? Just a bunch of deep slate. Some gold, that's worth something. Well, as you can tell by my menu skills, the reason I'm a part of the Tourism Information Bureau is because my Minecraft skills are not quite up to par. Pressure plate for sure. Need to cook some of the meat, should probably keep our leather. What is this called? Redstone lamp. Let's see how much a redstone lamp is worth. Well, I think we're going to get out of here. One of the things the DonutSMP Tourist Information Bureau handbook teaches you is to not stay in places where you just don't feel good. .176 minus 156 does not have a good vibe to it. I'm telling all my listeners to avoid it. Perhaps a creeper farm, not sure, but creepers were acting very funny. Like when was the last time a creeper like stalked you up the stairs like that? Not sure when the last time it happened to me, but it just happened. So when the lights come back on, we're going to hit the bricks and run. Try to get some distance between us and this. It just doesn't feel good. Now, up until this point, we've run into some weird things, like we've been jumping between biomes unbelievably quickly. Jungle, rock, diamond, like Shroom Island. Still trying to make our way out to at least 200. Trying to get out past the random teleport coordinates, out past where I would think most players play. You know, where the tourism really begins. Once again, we thank Punks2AM for his patronage. Legend, gifting us our first 5 million to actually be able to do this incredible adventure. And to really do what we're doing here. Just try to bring a little bit of joy, peace, knowledge. See, look at that guy just sitting out there. Look at them all. This place is not friendly. Not friendly at all. Just creepers everywhere. Even in the broad daylight. What is that? And they stalk, see? Walking our way. Well, when in doubt, gotta run. Try to get to some water if we can. Watch out for crevices. See, there's stuff over here too. Well, we're not going to explore much anymore. This place does not feel right. Gotta look at it from this view, maybe. Look at a sheep. Deadly. Almost got me. Vicious they are. Look at that. See him? He's coming right at me. Saw his buddy up here. Where did he go? He's trying to sneak around me. Where did he go? There he is. Vicious. He was not a leader, which was nice. We got lucky there. Sheep up there, we'll leave him alone. Grab an egg while we're here. Ooh, look at this. Too close. Wow. That is massive. Just massive. Looks to be some, like, another abandoned mine shaft down there. We found a mine shaft abandoned at another location as well. No, not going to do it. If anybody's out in the 176-156 region, there is a mine down here. Can't get a good look at it, but see if I can come around from the other side. I'm just watching out for sheep because I've seen a couple on the island and they do like to sneak up on you. Perhaps an entrance from over there. Yeah, definitely. You can see the cobwebs. Very nice. Oh, interesting. some sort of structure over here. Let's investigate just quickly. Oh, this is interesting. Not sure if these are the stones or not. I think so. Now, is this something that has been demolished, or is this... It looks like it, doesn't it? Looks to be like it was something beautiful that's been just absolutely decimated. Look at that. Probably was gorgeous. What drives people to do this? I never understood it. People would get into the tour. Look at down there. Good gracious. If people would get into the tourism industry as opposed to the destruction industry. Such a valuable world we would live in. But now, unfortunately, people like Jared, Pop-Up, others, I don't know about FitMC, but I know a lot of the 2B2T crowd really do like the griefing. Look at this place, eh? See why they liked it here. There was definitely stuff to explore. Whoever did this, they definitely, these poor people, they had a whole farm. Looks like they were just trying to live somewhere away from spawn and, have a nice casual, easy life. Keep away from the sheep. No, someone came in and just leveled it. Now, were all of these blocks here, like for example this one, would this have had a spawner on it, do you think? Or not? What is it? Just, oh, okay. Sad. I bet you these people really had a nice life out here. Really sad, actually. Got a little corral going. You know this place hasn't been around for a while because all the weeds growing up in here. Well, would have been nice to have visited this place when it was a little bit less destroyed. Continue our adventure again. Nice lava pit. Obviously this was built by people nearby. Perhaps the same farmsteaders that were trying to set up a nice life over there before they were destroyed by the griefers of the world. I wonder if that's why they're called that, because the amount of grief they cause people. And if so, does it bring them joy? Are they known as griefers to their friends, or are they known as joyers to their friends? Oh, here we go. Got a half of one over here, which has been blown up recently. People have been known to trail tour guides because of their knowledge of the land. Sadly, I'm not very knowledgeable at this. Look at this insanity. Look at this. They blocked off a bit of it, maybe. No, they just decided to build it right there inside of the lava pit. Well, night's coming. We've sort of run out of water, which makes it infinitely more dangerous. That's beautiful green grass. Oh, the ocean. Oh boy. Always need to be careful when exploring these places. You never know. Alright, time to buckle down. Let's grab this and get out of here. Another totally interesting biome. Lucky. Well, that's a nice way to sort of close out the night, isn't it? It's been a bit of an interesting night. We haven't found anything too exciting, but not for lack of adventure, that's for sure. And now we just shut her down for the night. And that's that. Hopefully next time I see you, we'll find something exciting and on our way out to the real tourism lands. Take care, everybody.